Good afternoon. Welcome to Liquid Lunch on thatchannel.com. It's Monday, March 1st. A great day. We'll talk more about that after, but I want to welcome Karen Windsor.
Good morning, or good afternoon.
Yes, just afternoon. It's just barely afternoon. Yes. And I'm Randy Thomas, like I said, and we're hosting Liquid Lunch every Monday for the past, it's our fourth Monday. But actually, you had to skip 1 week.
I did.
But I think this is our fourth, and we're giving Hugh Riley a break from Mondays. He's allowed to. It's a manic Monday for him, I guess. I don't know what we'll call it, but I suspect in the near future, sometime in March, he will be taking over Mondays again. But until then, we're going to have a good time with you, and thank you for joining us. We've got a pretty interesting show today, but first I want to hear, Karen, about your weekend. What was going on?
My weekend was filled with work, actually. It was a little boring. It was a little quiet. Lunch with a friend on Saturday. Watched the hockey game last night.
Are you
yesterday
American?
Afternoon. No.
Well, I just figured you worked all weekend.
And
how hockey
no,
is
I'm a
not the highlight.
Consultants work.
Yes.
7
But
days a week.
Anyway, I don't know who. I haven't heard anything with the ratings yet, but I'm sure that yesterday was a pretty big day in TV.
Oh, it had to be.
And it was a spectacular day in TV as well.
Did you watch the game?
Of course I did.
Did you watch it at home? Or
No,
were you
I went out to St. Louis Wings
restaurant?
across the street at the
good for
atrium
you.
with a group of people. And what was really cool, Karen, was that the game was at 3 o'clock. So I was home sleeping by 9.
Sleeping it off or
yes,
sleeping?
Exactly, Karen. That's exactly what it was. I was sleeping it off. I was gone at 9 o'clock, I tell you.
Remind you of your university days.
No, actually, at the university, I would have been
You
out
would have
probably
still
till
been
1 or 2. My girlfriend stayed out till 1:30, but...
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, she's feeling it now.
Oh.
I left the house this
yeah.
morning, and she's hurting.
Oh.
She's hurting.
Oh.
Yeah, so you worked all weekend.
Yeah, I did. I worked quite a bit.
But Karen, how could you... Listen, see, if I would have known that, Karen, I would have drug you out to watch the hockey game with us, because it was a huge, huge ordeal.
I know. I did watch. I watched most of the hockey game from home.
Did you?
Yes. It was very exciting.
I even sent my parents out of the house.
Oh, good for you.
To go to a pub to watch the game.
In Moncton.
Yes, they did, and they went out and they had a great time.
Oh,
they were
very
at the Pump House Brewery.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Downtown.
Yeah, well, no, they had a great time. I think
That's
it was
a good spot.
No, but it's one of those things. Like, I don't know about you, Karen, but I was kind of wrapped up in the whole Olympics thing. There was so many great stories, a couple sad stories, but it was just an amazing, amazing time. You know what? And truthfully, I don't care if there's a malfunction with a piece of the equipment, and I don't care about certain things. I thought there was just a lot of beautiful things.
There was, absolutely.
What was your favorite moment about the Olympics? Besides Canada winning the hockey.
I think it's Sidney Crosby's goal.
Oh, really?
Yes. Cool. I thought it was, being a Maritimer.
Yeah.
And they kept showing shots of Cole Harbour.
The whole town was in that one bar.
The whole town. I know.
But actually,
it was brilliant.
There was another Olympian from Cole Harbour there.
Really?
She was, I think she was I don't know if she did the luge or she was a speed skater, but she was from Cole Harbour as well. I apologize
fantastic.
to you for not knowing right off the tip of my tongue what, yeah, you know what? Did you hear about? There were a couple of amazing stories. Of course, Joni Rochette, her mother passing away.
Yes,
That was very sad.
very
and the fact
sad.
that she skated was still able to get a bronze.
And got a bronze. Amazing.
Yeah, congratulations. That was absolutely fantastic.
Wonderful.
And then, of course, the luger at the beginning of the Olympics that died, but in the accident, that's very sad.
From Georgia.
But you know what? Something that was pretty amazing was that there was a cross country skier. She fell in a ditch during the practice run.
Okay.
Broke 5 ribs.
Oh my.
Collapsed one of her lungs, and then got up the next day, skied the preliminaries, and then skied the final and got a bronze medal with 5 broken ribs and a collapsed lung.
There's determination.
Like, seriously, that, I'm going to have to say, you know what? I don't think any man could have done that. Only women. Because she must have been thinking, if I could do a childbirth, I could do this. But holy God, no, seriously.
That's amazing.
That's like beyond, like that I just can't even imagine.
No.
Yeah.
I know. But athletes have a different level of, I think, fortitude when it comes to pain and when it comes to pushing through a lot of difficulties. And they just have this unbelievable focus.
I think I'm still going to give the credit to women, though. I'm going to have to say women
have
a much higher pain threshold than men.
I'll take it for women out there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And the only thing I was really sad about the Olympics was that the women's curling team choked. The skip choked. She choked. She had 2 shots. she choked, and I really feel bad for her because.
There was a lot of hope behind.
Well, no, but
that
she
team.
had it's not that they were routine shots. They were routine. At least one of them was routine for somebody at their level.
Right.
And she choked twice. She could have finished the game and ended up taking a silver. So it was kind of sad. I felt bad for her because it's not something you want to live with. And she can walk around with a smile all she wants. It's everybody's got it on the tip of their tongue. So I kind of wish she would have just come out and said it on when she was interviewed. I choked. I totally choked. I dropped that. I choked.
Right.
And therefore everybody would just let it go and stop. You know that polite silence when you walk in the room kind of thing.
Yes.
Oh, congratulations!
The pink
on your
elephant.
silver. Yeah, you're sitting there. And yeah.
Silver. Yeah.
Anyways, other than that though, I thought the Olympics were fantastic.
I did too. What did you think of the closing ceremonies? Did you watch them?
I didn't see them yet. I will watch them because they'll probably be replaying for the next 2 days.
They're very different from the opening ceremonies.
Are they?
Yes.
In a good way or a bad way?
I don't know.
Don't get political. Give me an answer. Damn it.
I did not enjoy the closing ceremonies as much as I did the opening ceremonies.
Right.
They were very different. They were supposed to be lighthearted, supposed to be, Canada having a party and enjoying,
They drink
the
beer?
fruits of their labor from, 2 weeks of fantastic games. But I didn't find it as inspiring or as interesting or beautiful as the opening ceremonies.
Maybe
Opening
they were all
ceremonies
hungover
so
too.
beautiful.
Maybe they were all hungover too.
That would be them today. I would hope, anyways,
Right.
that they are still partying in Vancouver. But they're probably waking up now because it's 9:00 there, so they're probably waking up with.
I think they're probably going to bed now. Truthfully.
Well, there you go.
Or I should say, going to bed again.
Again, there you go.
To sleep this time.
But I didn't enjoy them as much as I enjoyed the opening
No?
ceremonies. No.
Well.
They had quite a roster of Canadian talent: Avril Lavigne, Nickelback, Headley, Simple Plan, etc., and some bands from Montreal, which was great.
Yep.
But not close to what the opening ceremonies were.
Well, I'll have to check that out for myself, and
You
I'll
will.
get back to you.
You will. The handover, the ceremony of the handover.
Oh, that's right.
Was beautiful. It was
Was it?
really, really nicely done.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They light somebody from Great Britain on fire and send them home, or what? What do they do?
No, Sochi's the next. So they actually had.
What's the next?
Sochi, Russia,
Oh, I thought.
is the next Winter
why,
Games.
Why am I thinking Great Britain? What's over there? Oh, maybe it's the Summer Olympics. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to Russia.
So it's going to Russia, and
Yeah.
they did an act and a segment of the evening's events, which was really amazing and pretty special. And they had their whole cast of ballet stars, and it was really interesting and quite moving. It was lovely.
Nice.
Something to expect.
Yeah, I found myself getting really emotional. I don't know if it's just I'm getting old, but when I watch
It
all
could
that
be.
stuff, seriously, I well up when I'm watching, and I wish I would have been there.
I think most Canadians can say they're proud to be Canadians in these.
That's
in
the
these
biggest thing I
games.
think we got out of this, that I've never seen so many people.
National pride.
Yes.
You don't see it very
Exactly.
often from Canadians.
No.
Because we're humble and we don't do that.
No, and I think we should. I think we need to be more hockey-esque about everything else that we do.
Jump up and down and scream.
No,
and
really,
shout.
no. We broke the
Yeah.
record for the most gold medals.
Yes, we did.
Okay, should have been 15, but it was 14. And but you know what? Not winning the men's hockey at the end would have put a cloud over that 13. I mean,
Absolutely. I
that
think
would
when
have been,
the U.S. scored that goal in the last, what was it, 25 seconds
Yeah,
or
Friese.
something? I mean, that changed everybody's mood. And then, but it,
I really wasn't worried still, though. It was really weird. I really wasn't worried.
but it made it even more exciting.
Yeah. I was happy to be able to be like probably half the country at that moment in time to predict that Crosby was going to score the winning goal. I just...
Did you?
Yeah, I
Pick
did
him?
actually. I did pick him.
I hope you bet on it.
No. Hell no. Nobody's going to take a bet like that. Nobody's going to take a bet like that when after that many beer and going into overtime. No.
The
Nobody's gonna
truth
take
comes
that.
out now.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
I had a great time. I want to thank Manu at St. Louis Wings for taking care of us yesterday, and putting up
very
with
good.
us. So listen, why don't we get going here? We've got some great guests today.
We do.
Yeah, we've got a band. What's the name of the band we have coming in again?
A friend in London.
A Friend in London. Supposedly they're coming in. I don't know if they're performing live or not. I just saw them on the schedule.
They're from
That
Denmark.
happens sometimes. You get stuck with a guest.